Hi neighbor, my name is Juliet DeRienzo, and today I meet poet and author Elizabeth Acevedo at the Hispanic Student Association Festival. And then Francisco goes off to Sanford Mall to learn about the wonders of geodesic domes. I hope you'll join me as I say, hi neighbor.
Hey guys, I'm here at the Sanford Mall where Appal Fest is going on. There's lots of fun stuff to do, so let's check it out. All right, I'm here with Keith Norris. Can you tell me, why are you here today?
Yeah, so I'm actually one of the advisors for APPS, which is Appalachian Popular Programming Society. So I'm the advisor of the Special Events Council, which is actually hosting Appal Fest today, and it's a part of our kickoff to Family Weekend this weekend. And I'm also one of the graduate assistants for campus activities.
All right, yeah, so you're talking about Appal Fest, and we're standing in front of it right now. Can you tell me a little bit about, how it came to be, this festival?
Yeah, so we've actually been working on this festival since August now, and we've really been trying to make sure that we're going to do a lot of different cool stuff this year. So we've been working on the Ferris wheel since last February, of really wanting to do something completely unique and different, and this was the first year we were actually able to get everything out here with weather and all that good stuff. And this event has really been in the works for a long time to make sure that we are getting all the right events and all doing the good stuff that the students really want and that families will really benefit from.
All right, and can you tell me, you're talking about Family Weekend, what else is in store for this day?
Yeah, so tonight we're going to still be out here till 8 o'clock, and then tomorrow morning I know they have the Family Weekend breakfast, and then a lot of Family Weekend tailgate stuff. Oh, hello. A lot of Family Weekend tailgate stuff, and then the game is definitely a big aspect of that as well. So Family Weekend is massive at App. We're really trying to kick it off a little bit bigger this year and really put Appal Fest into the part of it.
All right, well, I mean, it seems like you guys are doing a great job. We got a lot of music, a lot of people. I can't wait to see what's going to happen today. All right, guys, well, I had a great old time here at the Appal Fest. I got to finish off the day here on the Ferris wheel. It was a lot of fun. There was great music, great food, and all that. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hello, I'm Juliet DeRienzo, and I'm here with Elizabeth Acevedo, and today she just presented at the Hispanic Student Association Festival. Elizabeth, thank you so much for coming to App State. It is a true honor to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So I wanted to ask, during your Q&A, I asked you about different venues that you present at. Would you go in a little bit more detail for our viewers about different venues you visit and how that affects maybe your mood or sometimes even your presentations?
Yeah, I mean, I think there are some venues that are clearly like la creme de la creme, right? Like you go to the biggest theater in Belgium, right, the Beaux-Arts, and that's beautiful. Or you go to the State Theater in South Africa, that these are renowned venues. And so there's a way in which you realize that your work deserves to be in those spaces, and it's just as elevated as any other art form. But I also love the little corner cafe where just someone local comes in and wants to hear something different. I love presenting at universities because I think there's something about so many unexpected audience members. Right? People show up for the food, or they show up because they're on the committee, or they're part of the e-board, but then they stay. And they may hear something or engage with something they wouldn't have otherwise. And I think that venue that allows for that exchange is equally as important as any of the prestigious ones.
Wow, thank you for sharing. So tell me about your muse. I understand you're from the Dominican Republic, so you probably pull a lot of your muse from your family and from the Dominican Republic. But on a day-to-day, how do you get that inspiration to start writing or start thinking of new ideas?
I'm a big reader, and so I think if you engage with art, you can produce art, right? You can only push out what you take in. And so I read a lot. I read everything: young adult, romance, fantasy, memoirs. I'm just a big, voracious reader, and so that pushes a lot. But I think sometimes people think they need a huge idea to write a poem. I have to write about oppression. I have to write about love, as opposed to realizing that the little moments are as worthy of writing about too, right? Getting your nails done, falling in love, or like a time your boyfriend forgets to do the dishes. Like that, those moments are equally as poetic as these huge abstract concepts.
Sure, and going off of that, what type of genres do you love to present more, maybe than others that you present? Maybe like love or horror, etc.
I think the majority of my work is autobiographical and is very much based in, it's very much poetry. My novel is contemporary fiction, and so it's more the day-to-day. So I would say that's the realm I kind of live in.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Elizabeth. It was a pleasure. I am here with Chris Calderon. He is the Vice President of the HSA, Hispanic Student Association. So tell me, what did you think of the event tonight?
I think it went very well. We had a huge turnout. The event itself was very organized, and I want to thank APPS for helping us and communicating with us, allowing us to have Elizabeth participate in this. It was very, very welcoming. Thank you.
What would you say your favorite part was? Maybe focus on the food and then maybe the speakers. Which one do you think was your favorite out of each of those subjects?
The food, definitely the chicken. I love the chicken. For those who weren't here, if you ever get a chance, try something with Honduran sazon. It's pretty much just Central American, Caribbean flavor. So very good. And then as far as the event itself, my favorite part would probably be all the speakers. Every single one of them contributed something personal, something of theirs, and it all touched me personally, but also I'm sure many people reflected on their lives and felt like it definitely had to do something with them as well.
Tell me about your involvement with the HSA and how it has personally impacted you.
The Hispanic Student Association for me was a family. When I got to Appalachian State, I was very used to a majority white campus. But once I found HSA, I felt home again. I didn't feel so much like I was on a campus, but instead like I was at home with my mom, cooking, just having like a good time. And it became the best friends that I hope to have find in college.
Well, thank you so much, Chris. We really do value your opinion. Thank you so much for sharing with us tonight.
Hey guys, I'm here with Kelsey Wagner, project manager over at the Black Mountain College Program Project. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks for having us out here.
All right, yeah, it's a beautiful day. We're going to be building some domes. Can you tell me about your involvement with the project?
Sure. So I'm a graduate student in the Appalachian Studies program. I started out as a graduate assistant, and I've been able to sort of work my way up to project manager and co-curator for the Black Mountain College project. And through this project, we're really trying to focus on the creative legacy of Black Mountain College, which was in Asheville, North Carolina from 1933 to 1957. And so this upcoming semester on App State's campus, we are doing an exhibit, a special edition of the Appalachian Journal, a digital timeline, a fellows project, and then all sorts of really cool workshops like the geodesic domes we're building today. And part of the value in that is being able to link resources across campus and bring in students and faculty that are related to these areas.
Wow, so why the dome specifically, especially here on campus?
Sure. So one of the really cool things about Black Mountain College was that there were so many different scholars, artists, and writers that would come and work on various projects. And one of those was Buckminster Fuller, who came up with the first geodesic dome. And the first geodesic dome was actually built at Black Mountain College out of Venetian blinds, and it was not successful. And we are trying to emulate some of those projects, so we went out and cut bamboo locally, trying to really link in with App State's mission of sustainability. And so we're building all of these domes out of bamboo on the lawn, and students and anyone else is invited to observe and participate. And that's really the value of this entire project, is getting people involved in thinking about different ways of teaching and different ways of experimental learning.
All right, so what will we be doing with the domes we built here today?
So the domes are going to be placed over campus at various points so that people can interact with them and sort of see how they were built, how math informs all of our different architecture, things of that nature. Some of the domes are also going to be traveling, so we are hoping to have some at an elementary school and then also at the Blowing Rock Art and History Museum, which is one of our partners for this project.
Well, that sounds amazing. Are you going to help us build some domes today?
I am. I'll be out there.
All right. Well, thank you very much for talking with us.
Thank you.
I'm here with Billy Schumann, the director for the Appalachian Studies program. So can you tell me, why are we out here today?
Well, the Center for Appalachian Studies is working with the Turchin Center, Joseph Bethanti, who's our North Carolina Poet Laureate Emeritus, and the College of Arts and Sciences, Fine and Applied Arts, and a whole lot of other campus units to bring in what we're calling the Black Mountain College Semester Spring 2018. And so Black Mountain College was an experimental arts and creative space that existed near Asheville between 1933 and 1957. A lot of really famous people came through that influenced the world of art, of writing, of design, of philosophy, and so we're trying to celebrate that a little bit and look at how that work was very much a reflection of Appalachian State's values about learning by doing and collaborative education. And so today we're here to look at one little aspect of that bigger project, and that's the work of Buckminster Fuller, who is a genius and a towering figure in the world of design. And Fuller invented the geodesic dome, which is this iconic sort of structure today at Black Mountain College in the 1940s. And we are going to learn how to build domes with students on the mall and then take them down and reassemble them as exhibition pieces for the Black Mountain College semester in the spring.
You know, we're building these domes to go around campus. What's so special about them?
Well, the domes themselves are very unique geometric features, I guess you could say. They are very interesting in that they can support incredible amounts of weight, and they're also highly efficient uses of space. And so you can build things weight-bearing with these up to any scale, and as they get bigger, they actually get stronger because you have more and more pieces sort of interlocking and relying on each other to collectively bear that weight. And so it's a really neat kind of design feature. And it's also, as I said, a really iconic one. And so we just thought it would be really fun to not only talk about Fuller with some of our projects, but actually do some of his work and bring that to students.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. So we're going to go down there, and we're actually going to build some of these structures ourselves. Are you going to build one with us?
Yeah, definitely. And we could use a hand, so please come out. That'd be great.
All right, so I just finished building my little tetrahedron here. It is now time to bring it to the bigger scale. Let's start.
How's it going? You need any help?
Well, I think I might need some help. Come down here.
Okay, let's see what you got.
So, as you can see, I'm having just a little bit of trouble getting the right shape here.
Okay, I think you're close. Remember, it's that pattern of over and under all the way around so that the very last one will come underneath the first one. So let's see.
All right, yeah, let's break it down.
So that's probably...
All right, so with very little help, I have completed my pentagon. You can't really see it. I'm not going to pick it up. So this will go onto a larger structure. Well, this is just a piece of a larger structure that's going to form the domes that we were talking about earlier. All right, so I had a great time building these geodesic domes with the Black Mountain College project. They're going to be doing stuff all over campus all this semester and next semester. You guys can check them out on Instagram. Be sure to check out more Hi Neighbor Extra content and episodes on Snapchat, Facebook, and YouTube. Until next time, bye, neighbor.